FSI Italian, Preliminary Unit C, Sounds and Sound Classes. If the English exclamation, "oh," were pronounced hundreds of times by the same speaker, it could be shown that no two utterances of "oh" are exactly alike. However, it would be possible to arrive at certain average characteristics of the utterances, and a certain range of definable differences could be established. One might observe that the mouth could have varying degrees of roundness or openness for "oh," and that this range of variation is different for the exclamation "ah," for example. Many types of variation that exist in a language are not usually heard by the average person. Listen to the following series of sounds. Ah, 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 ah. To the speaker of Standard Italian, all these sounds are normally classified as the same sound. Listen again. Ah, 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 ah. Here is another series of sounds. Listen carefully. Ah, 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 ah. To the speaker of Standard Italian, all these sounds are normally classified as the same sound. Listen again. Ah, 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 ah. In a given language, speakers are able to communicate because they somehow classify sounds as being the same or different. When sounds are heard or classified as the same in a given language, we may say that we're dealing with a sound class. For practical purposes, sounds may be said to belong to the same sound class when they cause no difference between the meanings of words in the language. In English, the word spelled bit may represent different pronunciations, especially of the last sound, but the meaning of the word does not change along with the pronunciation. Three different pronunciations are bit, bit, bit. Frame 11. Since the meaning remains constant, what may we say that the last sound heard in each of these three pronunciations belongs to? The answer is the same sound class. On the other hand, the English words house, as in this is our house, and house, as in we don't house them, differ both in pronunciation and in meaning. Frame 13. Since the meaning is different, does the last sound heard in each of these two words belong to the same sound class or to different sound classes? The answer is different sound classes. A sound class, such as the two described in frame 12, will be called a distinctive sound type. Frame 15. Is a distinctive sound type a letter? The answer is no. Frame 16. Is a distinctive sound type a sound? The answer is no. Frame 17. Is a distinctive sound type a class of sounds? The answer is yes. Frame 18. Complete the following statement. A distinctive sound type is not a sound, but a... The answer is class of sounds or sound class. Frame 19. Since the establishing of sound classes or distinctive sound types depends upon the meanings of the words in a given language, is it possible then that two sound types may be classified as belonging to one sound class in one language, but that the same two sound types may be classified as belonging to two different sound classes in another language? The answer is yes. Frame 20. May distinctive sound types be established without reference to a given language? The answer is no. Frame 21. Does the study of a foreign language involve distinguishing the distinctive sound types of the language? The answer is yes. Frame 22. Does distinguishing the distinctive sound types of a given language involve hearing and classifying sounds the way the native speaker of that language does? The answer is yes. It is customary to write symbols for distinctive sound types between slanted lines, and to say, for instance, that the English sound type represented as shown consists of the initial sound types heard in words like he, who, quit. The range of variation possible for the sound types belonging to any one class may be large or small. For most of the distinctive sound types that exist in ISI, Idealized Standard Italian, the range is very small. You will now hear the English exclamation, ah, pronounced twice. Repeat after each utterance. Ah, ah. Now you will hear the English exclamation, e, pronounced twice. Repeat after each utterance. E, e. Now we will try going from ah to e. As you do so, you should feel the front part of your tongue move forward and upward in your mouth. Repeat after each utterance and notice that the air passes freely out of the mouth. I. Now you will hear a sound that we make when we want someone to be quiet. Listen and repeat. Shh, shh. Notice that for this type of sound, the front part of the tongue is in a raised position against the roof of the mouth, and air passes through the constricted opening. Listen and repeat again. Shh, shh. Whenever the air does not pass freely out of the mouth for a sound, but encounters an obstruction or a constriction of some sort, we may say that we're dealing with a consonant sound. Frame 31. The sound type represented by sh in English, then, is what kind of sound? The answer is a consonant sound. Frame 32. Is the sound heard in the exclamation ah a consonant sound? The answer is no. Frame 33. Is the sound heard in the exclamation e a consonant sound? The answer is no. Frame 34. In the English word see, is the first sound a consonant sound? The answer is yes. The following is a sequence of two non-consonant sounds. Listen. I. The sequence you have just heard constitutes two pulse beats or two syllables. You will now hear a sequence with three pulse beats or three syllables. I-o. Frame 38. How many syllables do you hear in the following sequence? I-o. The answer is 2. Frame 39. How many do you hear in the following? Ah. The answer is 2. A non-consonant sound